Alright, people. Today I present to you a problem so dire, so extreme that the President of the United States had to know. So, today we're going to speak on my 7th period intensive reading 3 teacher, Miss I don't care who Valdes. Shout out to her for being a big baby who's 39 years old and has a son the same age as me. Anyways, that's besides the premise. Today we come to talk about her whining, her literally whining about a cup of yogurt, a cheese stick, and a bunch of coffee stirs. So let's dive in. Let's spread the butt cheeks on this little case here. Let's open this up. So to start off, where does the yogurt come in? Yogurt comes in real. It's the first thing that actually happens. So it's all started. What? Last week on Tuesday. So teacher, she was already gone. So 2 weeks ago, she disappeared on Thursday. God knows where she went. She didn't tell us where she went, so nobody knew. So she was gone on Thursday and got back next Thursday. Well, no, she got back Friday. So she was gone for an entire week. And while she was gone, it was a Tuesday, and there was she lets us go in the fridge and whatever to get water and whatever. And she says, "Oh, we can't get food." I said, she said we could go in there and get popsicles, but there was no popsicles. So I looked at the next best thing, and it was a cup of yogurt, specifically the berry flavored Oikos yogurt, all the fruit flavors in it, and apparently that was hers. And you see, not to my surprise, but to my surprise, she started whining about it. On Friday, I get home, and my parents are asking if I have a death wish pretty much. But my dad's in home. It's only my mom. My mom gets home around 2. My dad gets out at like 6. So, where I'm in the living room, my brother's on the couch, I'm in my chair, and my mom walks in, and she says, "Turn it off." So, I explain why, and she says, "I got a call from the school." She says, "They said you took some yogurt." I said, "Took some yogurt?" Took some yogurt. And it took me a little bit to process. It took me about a minute or two, and I was like, "Oh, I did eat a yogurt." And she's like, "Did you steal it?" And I was like, "I ain't steal yogurt." She's like, "Are you lying to me right now?" And she didn't let me explain because some women just go on a rant. Prime example, my teacher. But my mom was going on a rant because, "Oh my God, I didn't raise my son to steal. Oh my God, you can't be given the name of thief and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, I didn't steal this yogurt. So I'm there trying to process what the hell she's ranting on about. Because when she gets, stressed, her blood pressure goes up and it goes, her cheeks get red. So she was tweaking out and her face was red. And I'm like, "What yogurt are you talking about?" She said, "Your 7th period teacher, ms.valdes, said that you took the yogurt and blah, 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 blah. And a bunch of kids said that you took it and your name popped out." And I said, what does that have to do with me? I ate the yogurt, so what? Yeah. She said, "That was hers. That was her yogurt. And the cheese stick, you took a cheese stick?" I said, "Mom, I don't eat cheese sticks. Cheese sticks are nasty. You want to know why? I don't like cheese sticks. Why are you going to eat a cheese stick? Why are you going to eat cheese with nothing else? It better have some sauce. It better have, I don't know, some meat, some bread, something. It better be a sandwich, a pizza, a burger, or something, a mozzarella stick. It has to have something for me. I can't just eat cheese." But they threw me under the bus. I know who ate the cheese stick. I'm not going to expose the person, nor am I going to say their gender, because they might see this video. But that's besides the premise. The thing was, I got accused of stealing a cup of yogurt, cheese, and to add wood to fire, quite literally add wood to fire, coffee stirs. Why in the wild, wild west would I take a handful, because my hands are big, a handful of coffee stirs, break them in half, and throw them across the room? Does this woman take me for some incoherent baby brain lizard? Like, do you not get enough D at home? Is your husband not doing the job right enough anymore? What's the problem? You're beefing with a 16-year-old who doesn't know what the hell's going on, and you think he's just some supervillain. What are you whining about? She's talking about, oh, and you did this and that, and my mom's freaking out, freaking out, and I'm like, I ain't still this yogurt. And then I remembered, and I said, I did take the yogurt, but I didn't mean to steal it. She's like, how did you take it, but I didn't mean to steal it? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, and I threw out the reasons. First and foremost, she wasn't there for a week. Disappeared without telling nobody. I don't even think she told the principal unless she had, called out whatever. But she didn't tell nobody. She didn't tell her students. She didn't tell the sub. She didn't tell the staff. We ain't even asked the sub. They ain't tell us nothing. They ain't tell us jack shit. She was gone for an entire week. I get back. No. Why am I skipping? I'm home. And my mom's just, oh my God, she said this. And I don't know how this all laid up on top of me. How I turned out to be the bad guy. And teacher's tweaking. My mom's tweaking. And my dad is tweaking. Listen. It's bad when you in a Hispanic household and your dad is mad. It's bad when your dad is mad and you in a black household. What if you're in a mix? What if you're in both? Because I'm three things. Puerto Rican, Dominican, and black. Shout out to them races. We not going to shout out the rage they have. Because I hear my dad not screaming. I don't hear none of that. All I know is he's heated. And he gets out of work at 6 o'clock. My mom tells me, she says, guess what? I said, what? My dad was on the way home. I look at the clock. 2:30. Pops left almost 4 hours early to go home to beat my ass. Because of yogurt. A cup of yogurt. And it is so ridiculous. It's such a superfluous topic to just speak on. But yet I'm doing it so this teacher understands how dumb she was. Mind you, this teacher's not 20 or, she's not young. She's 39. Her son is my age. Her son is 16. Why are you beefing with a 16-year-old when your son is the same age? You ain't got nothing better to do but whine about a cup of yogurt, a cheese stick, and some coffee stirs. Two of those things I didn't even do. I don't eat cheese sticks. I don't touch coffee stirs for no reason. The only time I touch coffee stirs is when I had to eat the yogurt like it was chopsticks because she had no spoons in the damn room. What point of this is valid? You just blabbering. She had nothing better to do with her entire day, with her class period. She got a class of kids to teach, bro. It's intensive reading 3. You got a classroom full of kids trying to pass, and you worried about me taking a cup of yogurt. You got a job. You literally have a job. I come see you every day. I don't see you every day, no. I'm lying. I skip because I don't like you. I see you every couple days or so. For you to whine about a cup of yogurt. But you didn't let anybody know about anything else, and you just said, oh, that's my yogurt. What? No name. Not telling nobody. You just leave it in the freezer. What do you expect me to do with it? The thing was already crumbling. It was becoming solid. Because it was in there for a week. For a literal week. And you come back to whine about it. And then I come to learn that my dad is the first one that got the call. And that he's tweaking out. And he said, okay. And when my dad get angry, I can't calm him down. And I don't scream back in because obviously it's going to make things worse. What I do is I try to just de-escalate the situation. Because I'm not one for beef. I'm not. I'm a really relaxed gentleman. I'm an astute gentleman. I'm an astute scholar. A student. I have manners. I wasn't racist, dude. That's why my mom was tweaking. But when I told her that I wasn't, then she believed me. She was chilling. She was relaxing. She was cool. But the problem was, the teacher was escalating this. It's a cup of yogurt, woman. Get over it. Yo, bro, you live in like a big house, probably 2 stories. Cause she's not some black lady. Not saying that we aren't rich. No offense, but she's just white lady. And I'm not trying to make no stereotypes, but it's like, bro, you probably got hella bread, no kizzy, and you over here tweaking about a $3 cup of Oikos berry punch yogurt. It's more than just how depraved of D at home you have to be to do that. It's how fat you have to be. You're 39. You don't need to be eating stuff like that. And it's not that it's necessarily bad. It's because it's kind of full of sugar and carbs. And you don't need none of that. But you're 39, beefing with a 16-year-old about 3 things, while 2 of the things I didn't do, and only one of them I did by accident. Why are you here? Not saying you should be dead. Why are you teaching me? If you're so focused on the smallest, the most minor inconvenience about a cup of yogurt, bro. Freaking milk, eggs, and whatever the hell they put in that thing. Why? And it's the fact that she decided, no, because today she thought she ate. She thought she ate. I got into class, and she expects me to walk in there. Oh, I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm sorry. I ain't mean to take... No. I'm going to walk in class. I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to wait for instruction. That's what y'all tell us to do. That's what I'm going to do. So, I walk in there, and I sit down next to the homie Kanai, because we all love Kanai. Who doesn't? But the thing is, I sit down, and she's just teaching a class and doing her thing. And honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. She's just blabbering. Oh, you need to do this. Oh, the testing and this. And that's understandable. She got to blabber about stuff like that. But as she started yapping about the yogurt, you had to make a whole class announcement to let people know what they already know. Why are you reinstating this? It's like writing an essay and writing 2 paragraphs about the same reason. Why? Why are you giving to us again? Why are you force feeding us this? There's no point. We all know what happened. We all know what I did. I mean, sure, I admit it. Yeah, I took it. I did it. Here you go. You wanted me to say sorry? I'm not sorry. But this is me letting you know that, yeah, I took it. Why you think it's gone? Why you think you did this whole thing? Yeah, I took it. I don't care. You wanna know why? Cause you whining about it. You old hag. You just blabbering about nothing. And it's the fact that she said, "All right, guys, do we all know what happened on Friday?" Cause I'm trying to imitate her voice. All right, guys. So do we all know what happened to this? The whole yogurt incident. The yogurt incident, bro. That's what I'm gonna call it. The yogurt incident, and how it was taken, and blah 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 blah. And then, oh my gosh, bro. She thought she was scary. She thought she was menacing, bro. The only thing that's scary is your hair for it. Is your forehead. What the hell? Head for it? Forehead. You get the point. The way it was staring at me, it went, I'm messing my hairline. Fire. But the thing is, she tweaking, just straight bugging about the entire thing. And she said, and Kevin, I know what you did. I'd be like, of course you know what you did. How you think you send the email? She over there tweaking. She's just, well, first and foremost, I'd be like, oh my God. I'm about to edit this video and put that crying baby because she about to start a yapping session. She was just blabbering. And everybody knows. And then oh my God, she thought she was a team leader, bro. These kids are not team players. They hate you just as much as I do. She said, all right, people, in show of hands, what happened to the yogurt? And they ain't say nothing, or she said something in favor of hands. Who took the yogurt? And they ain't point or nothing. She just said something about that. And then she said another one. And then she said, All right, people, show of hands. Who took the yogurt? All right. She said something, and she just kept yapping, and then she went to the yogurt, and I was not about to argue with this ancient artifact, bro. I was not about to. She's not worth my time. And she just there, bro, just looking at me. And I know it was you. You're not Jinxie, bro. You're not. You're not a good voice actor. And she was like, I mean, I've been yapping about this for 15 minutes and 39 seconds. Let me cut this video short. So she does this, and then she says, and the coffee stirs that you broke them apart and threw them across the ground. Uh, Go home, woman. Go home. Go home and be angry with your life. Sit in the library, drink a cup of wine, read a good book. Come on. Why? I know what you did. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God. Eat a dick. Eat your husband's. Do something. Make some bread. Drop ship. Be positive. Get over it. You got nothing better to do. But you had to pick on me? I'm not gonna let that slide. And it doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I'm just gonna spin on you and this and that. Because I'm not. What? It's like punching a potato sack. You're not getting none out of it. All you're gonna do is gonna get mashed potatoes eventually. There's no point. You could have done that in a boat. But what I'm trying to say is, she's not worth my time. Shout out to ms.valdes for being a big loser and being a big whiner. And damn, she's fine. But that's besides the point. Shout out to ms.valdes. You don't deserve an apology. You deserve to be more responsible and be better. I'm gonna sound like Joey Swole. Mind your business. Be better.